For our meal tonight, I'm going to do a bear roast with peppers and onions. I'm going to make squash patties from our canned squash, some green beans. This can of our potatoes didn't seal. Some of the parsley got up under the lid, so I'm going to go ahead and cook that tonight. And I'm also going to add this onion soup that I made, French onion soup, to the pot that I'm cooking the bear roast in. So I'll take you along if you're interested. Stick with me. Alright, we've defrosted the roast and I'm going to put it in the Instant Pot. Alright, I've defrosted the onions and peppers. We're just going to put them on top. Okay, my camera messed up. I added a teaspoon of minced onion, a teaspoon of minced garlic, and a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Now I'm going to put my Instant Pot lid on. We'll put on meat and stew. And let it start. Next, we're going to open our canned squash, and we're going to use these to make squash patties. So we want to drain all this liquid out. And when you're doing this, you kind of want to mash them down because you want to get some of that extra out also. So you don't have a lot of extra liquid left in them. And we're just going to let these set and drain for a little bit to get some of that moisture out. And I'll bring you back when I get to the next step. Next, we're going to do green beans. From our canned green beans. I'm going to pour about half of this liquid off. And we're going to get our pan warmed up, and I'll bring you back. Alright, our pan's hot. So we're going to add a little bit of bacon grease to our pan. About a teaspoon. Kind of get it all the way around the pan. Alright, and then I'm going to add in our green beans. And I'm just doing a pint because we're having several other sides. If we were just doing beans and something else, I would do a quart. Alright, we'll let that warm a little bit. And I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of onion, minced onion. 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. I mean, not onion powder, but garlic powder. A little bit of fresh ground Himalayan pink salt. And a little fresh pepper. And we're just going to let these cook. Next, we're going to do our potatoes that I canned yesterday. This jar didn't seal. It got a little bit of the parsley got up under the rim. I'll kind of show you. Right there. So it didn't let it seal. So we're just going to empty these into our pot. And these really just need to be heated through. They're already seasoned. I'm just going to add a little bit of butter to it. I'll just put that in and let it melt down. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And we're just going to heat these up. Okay guys, I'll bring you back. Alright, I'm going to kind of mash these one more time. Alright. Okay, I've got my squash in. I'm going to add a fourth of a teaspoon of soul food seasoning. Not a fourth, but a half. Fourth of a teaspoon of garlic powder. Sorry about that. And a half a teaspoon of chicken flavored bouillon. And a little bit of pepper. Salt and pepper is just whatever you like. Right, I'm going to mix these to get the seasonings combined. I'm going to crack one egg. And I have some Ritz crackers, part of a pack left. So I'm going to crumble them up instead of, you can use flour, breadcrumbs, whatever you want to be your base to kind of hold it together. This is what we're going to use tonight. Just fill them up really fine. Probably gonna need the rest of that pack. Maybe about a half a pack. Get the rest of them out of the sleeve. Better. So I'm going to let them sit here for just a little bit, just a couple minutes, and let the crackers absorb a little bit more of the moisture, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, you can see our beans are cooking down. I'm gonna kind of do like scorch to these, not quite burn them, but we like to cook them down really good, get them dried down a little bit more. So we're gonna keep cooking. Our potatoes, our butter's just about melted down. They're getting heated through. Okay, in the back I've got avocado getting hot. I'm getting the pan hot for our squash patties. Okay guys, what I've done is I took the large spoon out of the silverware set, like the tablespoon one, and I'm just getting up a heaping spoonful. I'm going to make 4 larger patties. Sometimes I'll do like 6, but tonight I'm just going to do them larger. Kind of looks like that. And you're just going to just lay them in your pan and kind of mash them down a little bit. And then we're just going to let them get brown, and then we'll flip them. Bring it back to our beans. You can see how they're starting to kind of stick a little bit to the pan, but not bad. Just going to keep letting them cook like this for a little bit longer. Potatoes are bubbling away, so they're just about ready. Okay, the beans are about where I want them, so I'm just going to turn them off for right now. And I'm going to turn the potatoes over our squash patties. I think that one's going to fall apart on me. Let me grip this one first. This side cook. Squash patties are done. Take them out and let them drain on some paper towels. Absorb a little bit of the grease. And just so you can see the back side that they're finished. That was the one I just flipped. And there they are. Okay, our bear roast is done, so we're going to do a quick release on our Instapot. I'm going to turn it around so it's not spread on my cabinet. You can see the clean. Alright. I'm going to take it out and put it on a plate, and then I'll bring you back. Alright. I'm going to slice it. I'm going to ladle a little bit of the peppers and onions and broth over top, just to keep it moist. And that's it, guys. That's the bear roast. Let me fix a plate up and I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, this is the final plate up. The roast, the green beans, the potatoes, and the squash patties. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.